You've been doing crunches for months, but your belly still won't budge? Here's the truth no one tells you about getting a flat stomach. There's a reason your abs aren't showing. And spoiler alert, it's not because you're lazy or not trying hard enough. In this video, I'm going to break down the 4 most effective exercises that actually flatten your tummy, not just make it sore. And no, these aren't your typical sit-ups or those silly waist trainers you see all over TikTok. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do, how to do it, and most importantly, why it's working. Let's rewind a little. A flat tummy isn't just about looking good in tight jeans. It's about feeling lighter, moving better, and even reducing the risk of major health problems like diabetes and heart disease. But here's the problem. Most people are going about it the wrong way. They focus on just abdominal workouts, thinking if they hammer their abs every day, they'll finally see that magical six-pack. But the truth is, you can do 1,000,000 crunches and still not get a flat tummy. Because the real trick is choosing the right kind of exercises, the ones that target your core muscles deeply and burn fat from the entire body. And the good news? You don't need a gym, you don't need fancy equipment, and you definitely don't need to starve yourself. Just 4 powerful exercises backed by science that actually work. All right, let's break them down. Exercise number 1, the dead bug, the core stabilizer. Okay, first up, the dead bug. Yeah, weird name, but it's an absolute killer for your deep core muscles. And no, I'm not talking about the visible abs on the surface. I'm talking about your transverse abdominis, the muscle layer that works like a natural corset for your belly. Here's how it works. You lie on your back, arms and legs in the air, like, well, a dead bug. You slowly lower your opposite arm and leg while keeping your back pressed to the floor, then switch sides. Sounds simple? It's not. It forces your core to stay tight and controlled, which is exactly what helps flatten your tummy from the inside out. A 2016 study published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that exercises like the dead bug were more effective at activating deep core muscles than traditional crunches. Why? Because they train your body to stabilize, not just flex. And stabilization is the real secret sauce. That's what makes your stomach look tighter, feel firmer, and get leaner over time. Do this one for 3 sets of 10 slow reps on each side. Focus on breathing, focus on control, and trust the process. Exercise number 2, mountain climbers, the fat torture. If the dead bug is about building the foundation, mountain climbers are about turning up the heat. They combine core engagement with full-body cardio, which is key. Because let's be real, you cannot spot reduce fat. You can't just tell your body to lose weight from your tummy. What you can do is burn overall fat, and your tummy will naturally shrink as a result. Mountain climbers are basically a plank with a twist. Hands under your shoulders, and then you run your knees toward your chest as fast as you can while keeping your back flat. It's like sprinting horizontally. Here's the deal. You're hitting your abs, shoulders, chest, legs, all at once. And because you're doing it fast, your heart rate goes up, which means you're torching calories even after your workout's done. In fact, a 2019 study in Obesity Reviews showed that high-intensity interval training, HIIT, which mountain climbers fall under, is one of the most effective ways to reduce abdominal fat, not just weight, actual fat around the belly. Start with 30 seconds, rest for 15 seconds, repeat for 4 rounds. Increase the time as you get stronger. It's tough, but it works. Exercise number 3, leg raises, the lower belly target. You know that stubborn pouch at the bottom of your stomach that just won't go away? That's where leg raises come in. Most people ignore their lower abs. They hammer the top part with crunches and sit-ups, but forget that your lower core is just as important, especially if you want that flat, uniform look. Lie on your back, legs straight, hands under your hips. Slowly raise your legs until they're vertical. Then slowly bring them back down, without touching the ground. Here's the trick. Control the descent. That's when your muscles are under the most tension. That's what tears down fat and builds strength. Now here's a little science bomb for you. According to a 2013 study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, controlled eccentric movements, like lowering your legs slowly, are way more effective at building abdominal strength and muscle tone than fast, jerky reps. So don't rush it. 3 sets of 12 reps is plenty. Take your time and focus on form. You'll feel it in your lower abs. You might even feel a little burn near your hips. That's good. It means it's working. Exercise number 4, plank variations. The total core crusher. Okay, last one, but definitely not least. Plank variations. I'm not talking about just holding a plank for 60 seconds and scrolling your phone. I mean real, active planks. Side planks. Shoulder tap planks. Plank jacks. These variations hit your entire core, front, sides, and even your back, which is super important because a strong, flat stomach isn't just about the abs. It's about core balance. Think of your core like a tent. If one side is weak, the whole thing collapses. Plank variations ensure all sides are pulling their weight. Try this circuit. D seconds. Regular plank, D seconds side plank. Right, D seconds side plank. Left, D seconds shoulder tap plank. Rest for a minute and repeat twice. Fun fact: a study in Spine Journal found that plank-based training significantly improves core endurance and posture, which not only helps flatten your tummy, but also keeps it flat throughout the day. Ever notice how your stomach looks flatter in the morning and then bloats by lunch? That's often from poor posture and weak core muscles. Planks fix that. Now you might be thinking, okay, cool, I'll do these, but when do I see results? Here's the truth. Even the best exercises won't work if your lifestyle is holding you back. Let me introduce a quick problem here. Imagine doing all these exercises perfectly, every single day, but you're still eating ultra-processed snacks, drinking soda, or getting only 4 hours of sleep. You won't get a flat tummy. In fact, you'll just get frustrated and probably quit. The real challenge isn't doing the exercises, it's doing them consistently, while also taking care of the basics, eating real food, drinking water, sleeping well, and staying active. That's what separates the people who want a flat tummy from the people who actually get one. Here's the deal. Think of these 4 exercises as your core team, like the Avengers of flat stomach training, but they need backup. They need good nutrition. They need enough sleep. They need you to show up, not perfectly, but consistently. It's not about being extreme. It's about being committed. Even 15 minutes a day adds up. In 4 weeks, you could start seeing real change. In 8 weeks, it could be dramatic. Now let's take this home. So to recap, if you want a flat tummy, dead bugs train your deep core. Mountain climbers melt fat and build endurance. Leg raises target that stubborn lower belly. Plank variations build strength and balance across your entire core. And when you mix these with better food choices, some walking, and sleep that's actually restful, you're giving your body no choice but to change. Remember, it's not about doing more. It's about doing what works and doing it right. Your abs are already there. They're just waiting for you to uncover them. If you found this helpful, the next video popping up is all about flat belly foods that actually help burn belly fat. Go check that out next.